Ever wonder how a saltwater crocodile might answer to the name handbag? Well, stick around and you might just find out. Now don't let their scaly exterior and toothy grins fool you. Saltwater crocodiles, or salties as they're affectionately known, are no mere handbag material. They are the epitome of survival, a living testament to the age of dinosaurs. These formidable predators are the largest living reptiles on Earth, with some males reaching lengths of over 20 feet. Now that's a whole lot of crocodile. Their habitat? Well, they're not picky. They're equally at home in the fresh waters of rivers and swamps, as they are in the salty seas of the Indo-Pacific region. Talk about adaptability, but that's not even the most surprising thing about these magnificent creatures. Imagine, if you will, a saltwater crocodile taking a leisurely swim. Now how far do you think it could go without stopping for a break? A mile? 10 miles? Try again. These aquatic athletes have been known to swim hundreds of miles across open ocean. Don't believe me? Well, one adventurous salty was found over 400 miles from its home. It's safe to say that these critters put even the most seasoned marathon swimmers to shame. But before you start cheering for Team Crocodile in the next Olympic Games, consider this. They're not exactly the type of swimming buddies you'd want to encounter on a relaxing beach day. With their stealth and speed, saltwater crocodiles are among the most efficient hunters in the animal kingdom. And when they're not busy being top predators, they're excellent at playing hide and seek. They can stay submerged for up to an hour, patiently waiting for the perfect moment to strike. So, next time you're considering a swim in the ocean, remember, you just might have some scaly company. Ever heard of a crocodile with a sweet tooth? Well, you're about to. The saltwater crocodile, an apex predator known for its ferociousness and size, has a surprising side to its diet. In between their usual meals of fish, birds, and the occasional unlucky mammal, these giant reptiles have been found to enjoy a more vegetarian option. Fruit. Yes, you heard it right. The saltwater crocodile, the terrifying beast that lurks in the depths of the water, is a fan of the sweet and juicy nectar of nature's candy. Quite the contrast from their usual protein-rich diet, wouldn't you say? Imagine a crocodile lounging by the riverbank, soaking up the sun and munching on a mango. Seems like a scene straight out of a children's book. But it's not all about the sweetness. Fruit also provides these crocs with a good source of hydration and essential nutrients, not to mention a nice change of pace from their regular carnivorous chow. The question that arises here is, how did these cold-blooded killers develop a taste for fruit? The answer, unfortunately, remains a mystery. Maybe they just got bored of the same old fish and decided to spice things up a bit. Or perhaps they developed a taste after accidentally chomping down on some fruit while hunting. It's fascinating, isn't it? This unexpected culinary preference of the saltwater crocodile adds another layer to their already complex personality. An intimidating predator that's not afraid to show its softer, fruit-loving side. This discovery also serves as a reminder that there's always more to learn about the creatures with whom we share our planet. Just when we think we've got them figured out, they throw us a curveball, or in this case, a curved fruit. So, it seems our scaly friend isn't just a meat lover after all. Remember, an apple a day keeps the crocodile... well, probably not. What do the Queen of England and a saltwater crocodile have in common? They both seem to be ageless. Yes, you heard that right. Our reptilian friends, the saltwater crocodiles, have an uncanny knack for sticking around. I mean, we're talking about an animal that can live up to 70 years or more. 70, folks. That's a lot of birthday candles. Now let's put that into perspective. 70 years is about the same amount of time it takes for a rubber band to decompose, or the time it takes for Neptune to orbit the sun just once. It's also the same amount of time your favorite pair of jeans might last if you're really lucky, and don't mind a few holes. But let's not forget about our human comparison. Our friend, the Queen of England, has been on the throne for over 70 years. She's seen 13 US presidents come and go, witnessed the invention of the internet, and seen the rise and fall of countless fashion trends. And all the while, a saltwater crocodile born at the same time would just be hitting its stride. So what's the secret to this impressive longevity? Well, it's a combination of factors really. A good diet, a slow metabolism, and the ability to replace their teeth over time, which is more than can be said for some of us, right? And while most of us can't quite fathom reaching the ripe old age of 70, for a saltwater croc, it's just another day in the swamp. They continue to hunt, swim, and sunbathe, blissfully unaware of their septuagenarian status. In the grand scheme of things, 70 years for a saltwater crocodile is like a drop in the ocean. Or, to put it another way, it's like a single snap in a lifetime of chomping. So the next time you're feeling a little bit old, just think of the saltwater crocodile, cruising through life at their own pace, with no thoughts of slowing down. So if you're a saltwater crocodile, retirement is a long, long way off. Crocodiles sunbathing and using sticks as tools? Surely we're not serious. But hold up, we're dead serious. Saltwater crocodiles, the world's largest living reptiles, are not just about terrifying jaws and outstanding swimming speed. They have a few tricks up their, well, non-existent sleeves that might just make you chuckle and gasp in disbelief. First off, let's talk about sunbathing. Yes, you heard it right. Crocodiles, or salties as they are affectionately known down under, love a good sunbathing session. But it's not about getting a tan or reading the latest best-selling novel by the riverside. It's a matter of life and death. These cold-blooded creatures cannot regulate their body temperature internally like us warm-blooded mammals, so they rely on the sun's heat to warm up and the shade to cool down. It's their way of maintaining a steady body temperature. So the next time you see a crocodile lounging about, don't mistake it for laziness. It's just taking care of its bodily functions in a rather laid-back manner. Now moving on to the more surprising part. Crocodiles using tools? Sounds like a far-fetched plot for a cartoon, doesn't it? But it's true. Saltwater crocodiles have been observed using sticks to lure birds. They balance sticks on their snouts, perfectly mimicking a safe perch for nesting birds. When an unsuspecting bird comes to pick up the stick, well, let's just say it doesn't end well for the bird. It's a chilling reminder of the crocodile's cunning nature, and a testament to their adaptability. So, there you have it. Saltwater crocodiles, the sunbathing, tool-using reptiles. They're not just about brute force, they're also about brain and strategy. They are a fascinating mix of terrifying and bizarre, making them one of the most intriguing creatures on our planet. So, the next time you see a crocodile lounging in the sun, remember it's not lazy, it's just regulating its body temperature. Now let's revisit some of the most surprising facts about our scaly friends, the saltwater crocodiles. First off, who would have thought that these fearsome predators have a sweet tooth for fruits? Yes, you heard it right. It turns out that saltwater crocodiles aren't just meat lovers. They're also partial to a nice piece of fruit. Imagine a crocodile chomping on a juicy mango or a ripe banana. Quite an image, isn't it? Then let's not forget about their lifespan. Saltwater crocodiles are some of the longest living animals on planet Earth. They can live up to 70 years in the wild. That's right, 70. They've been around since the time of the dinosaurs, and they seem to be in no rush to leave us anytime soon. Who knows, the crocodile you see basking in the sun might be older than your grandpa. Speaking of basking in the sun, did you know that crocodiles love to sunbathe? These cold-blooded creatures rely on the sun to regulate their body temperature. So, if you see one lounging on a riverbank, it's not being lazy. It's just catching some rays, enjoying its version of a beach day. And lastly, the most surprising fact of all, despite their reputation as fearsome predators, saltwater crocodiles are surprisingly good mothers. A female crocodile will guard her nest fiercely and carry her babies to the water in her mouth once they hatch. Talk about a mother's love. However, it's not all fun and games in the world of saltwater crocodiles. Their skin is highly prized in the fashion industry, and they face threats from habitat loss and hunting. So, while they might seem tough and scary, they need our protection just as much as any other creature. So, there you have it. The saltwater crocodile, part predator, part fruit eater, part sunbather, and perhaps, just perhaps, part handbag. Stick around for more wild wonders.